What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to the start of our Euros coverage here on Anfield Agenda. Tonight, the host Germany kick off the tournament against the Tartan Army, Andy Robertson's Scotland. And could we be in for an upset? Or are the home side going to get the job done? I'm sure you've all seen Jurgen Klopp proudly sporting his Germany shirt, looking like he's ready for the tournament to get underway as well. I am really excited to see how this all pans out, and we've got some real football to watch, which makes a nice change from the last month or so where we've been kind of twiddling our thumbs trying to figure out what we're going to do with our lives. We're quite sad, aren't we, really, us football fans? But there you go. Maybe it's just me, but I do love that we have something to watch, talk about, and it makes my job a lot easier as well, that I don't have to think of things to talk about. It unfolds in front of the screen. Right, feeling good, Craig, said Alex. Hope we're all in fine form, said Squeaky Clean. I'm good, my man. We'll go through the starting 11s in a couple of moments' time. But yeah, interesting one this. And can Scotland pull it out the bag? I think the opening 20 minutes is going to be interesting. Sorry, I had to hiccup there. Interesting, so let's wait and see what happens. Who am I supporting the Euros? Not really supporting anybody. I'm just going to enjoy it, you know. I support the Liverpool players who are involved, because I've no country allegiance to this one, obviously. Ireland didn't qualify, we weren't good enough, but I think England have every right to believe they could go all the way. France, probably deserving favourites. Portugal, you can never rule out. There's loads of potential underdogs, and I hope we get a new winner. It's always nice to get a new winner of a tournament as well. Can never rule out the Spanish, the Germans at home. I could go on and on and on. I mean, I'm intrigued to see how Hungary get on. There was already a discussion in our Discord group asking, are Hungary perhaps a little bit over-fancied in this tournament? I don't know. But tonight, it is the host Germany up against Andy Robertson and Scotland. And I'm going to take you through the starting 11s for the first time. We'll start off with the home side, and it's Manuel Neuer in goal. Then Joshua Kimmich, Tony Rudiger, Jonathan Tah, and Mittelstadt making up the back four. It's Andrich and Tony Kroos anchoring the midfield. Then it's Jamal Musiala, Ike Gundogan, Florian Wirtz, and Kai Havertz. That is the starting 11 for the Germans. For the home side, it is Angus Gunn in goal. The away side, I should say. Sorry, it's Angus Gunn in goal. Then Porteous, Hendry and Tierney making up Scotland's back three. Robbo, McTominay, McGregor and Ralston making up the four just behind the attacking trio of John McGinn, Ryan Christie and Shea Adams. If you look at this and go through a player for player, there's no doubt who the favourite team is there. But it's international football. You never know. And Scotland have pulled some big results out in the qualifying period, beating Spain as well, going over, I think, and beating Norway in a game over there. So, yeah, let's wait and see. Who am I supporting? I've done that one. Lovely weather this afternoon, said Alex. Kloppo in Munich, yeah, in his German shirt, ready to go, as he should be, supporting his home country. George said, Craig, how are you? I think Germany 3, Scotland 2. What do you think? I mean, I'd take that right now from the point of view of 5 goals and a watch-along, mate. I'd be more than happy with that one. Why do we root for Scotland have Robbo, but Germany have Kloppo? Yeah, but Kloppo's not immediately in the Liverpool family, nor is he playing in the tournament, nor is he coaching it. Whereas Andy Robertson, our captain, is playing for Scotland. So, I'm always going to look to the Liverpool links in this tournament. And tonight, I want Robert to do well. For those asking, I'm going to be watching the game on RTE, which is the Irish broadcaster, but it's on ITV as well, I believe, in the UK. And of course, we will get synced up with you guys as well. What's funny about this match for me is I'm American, but my ancestors are Scottish and German. There you go. You don't know who to root for then in this one. Wirtz and Musiala in the same team is scary, said Michael Watson. It is. Look, that Germany team is pretty strong. And then you look to the bench. And the German bench is Raum, Gross, Füllkrug, Fulrich, Baumann, Muller, Bayer, Schlotterbeck, Anton. So that player we were talking about earlier on. Valdemar Anton is on the bench. We mentioned him in tonight's or this evening's transfer news stream. Leroy Sané, Henrichs, Ter Stegen, Koch and Chan. That is the bench for the home side, Germany. For Scotland, it's Hanley, Shankland, Kelly, Gilmore, Cooper, Armstrong, Morgan, Conway, Ryan Jack, Xander Clark, McCurry, McLean, Taylor and Forrest. Have to say, little bit surprised that Gilmore maybe isn't playing. I thought maybe his guile would be something that Scotland would look towards, but maybe they just want to batten down the hatches at the start. But I'm interested to see how he gets on as well. Obviously came through with Chelsea, since gone to Brighton, but a very talented player. Nick says, every time I watch Gundogan, I relieve the pain of him snubbing us for City. What a player. He's incredible, Nick. And what an incredible career he's had. Would have been great to have him. I'm sure Jurgen would have loved to have worked with him as well. But yeah, he did go to City and then to Barcelona. But an incredible, incredible player. Alex said, did you see United had a bid turned down for Branthwaite? Yeah, a very low bid as well. 31 million quid, which is really low. But that's it, you know. It's they got to go higher than that. Or 35 million, I think it was. Sorry, they got to go a lot higher than that. Everton holding out for about 70 or 80. And it looks like Everton will finally have new owners as well, with the guy who owns Roma looking like he's going to come in to buy Everton. Well, a deal's been agreed anyway. Will I be supporting England? Will I fuck? I'm Irish, bro. Never ever will the days I will support England come out of my face. I think they can do well. I think they've got a great team, but I wouldn't use the word support. No, I'm Irish, so I'm going to very firmly be on the fence for this tournament. But look, I don't begrudge England their respect. They're a very good team, and they could very well go on to win it, but no, I won't be supporting England. Who do I think will be the flop of the tournament? Ooh, very interesting question, Nick. Flop of the tournament. Oh, I don't know. I'm tempted to say Spain, but in the same breath, I'm also thinking Spain could just do the Spanish thing and go all the way through. Very hard to beat, but do they have enough goal scoring? You know, Morata up top, do they really have enough? But I don't know. I don't know if we will see a flop in this tournament from what we would expect. Yeah, I don't know. I think England's defence maybe would concern me if I was English. The lack of options available there to Gareth Southgate, really. But I don't think they'll flop. I still think England will do at least semis. Gumi reckons Portugal. I'd be very surprised if Portugal flopped. You know, they dismantled us, Ireland, the other day with relative ease. And they look like they've got a pretty deep squad, Portugal. I think Portugal will go pretty far. Belgium could be a good shout, Callum. Yeah, Belgium could be a good shout. There's every chance that Belgium, with an ageing squad as well, and maybe they've had their best days. So that could be a good shout. First, Anfield. Second, Santiago Bernabeu. Third, Allianz Arena. Best stadiums in the world. They're all great stadiums that you've named. I'm trying to think if I would better them. I would say we got to give Signal Iduna Park a mention as well. Obviously, those that yellow wall at Dortmund's pretty special. Got to give a shout out to my own here in Ireland as well. You know, inside the Aviva Stadium when Ireland are playing, it can be pretty raucous and pretty good. What other stadiums have I liked in world football? I love any of the South American ones, by the way. Boca Stadium, River Plate. But look, I'm gonna say Ireland are the best, the best fans in the world. Sorry, I'm never gonna deny that one. Let's have a look at the odds anyway here for the Euros. So who have we got? Favourites are, wow, England are the favourites. England are the favourites with the bookies for the Euros at 7-2. France coming in second at 4-1. Germany then obviously 9-2, and then we've got Portugal, Spain and Italy. Also want to remind you guys, as you can see on screen, we have been brought to you today with thanks to our amazing friends at Manscaped. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That's right, 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com. whether it's the all-new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra or anything your little heart desires, our friends at Manscaped have got you covered. Scan the QR code on the screen or use the link in the description, and Anfield 20 is your code. Brian, you beautiful man, how are you? Brian dropping in, just a casual $199 super chat like it's nothing. You absolute legend of a man. Thank you, Brian. Much love. Dropping in for a quick hello. Go Germany, being my favourite national team since they were West Germany. Well, Brian, I would say to you, sir, that 1989-90 West Germany kit is the greatest football shirt ever produced. And I stand over that. Little special mention for Cork City, by the way, who also had a lovely similar shirt around this same period, but that West Germany 1990 shirt, to me, Brian, is still the gold standard of football jerseys. It is incredible. And I've got a couple of variants of it, some remakes that Adidas have done. I've got one with a collar and stuff. I love it, mate. Absolutely love that jersey. And thank you again, Brian, so much, mate, for your incredible generosity, support and friendship. It really does mean a lot. And while we're talking about incredibleness, less than 10, I think, left for Liverpool. I checked in. We've sold some since the last stream as well. So if you're thinking of coming to the live shows in Liverpool or Cardiff, I mean, use the link at the top of the chat, because Liverpool is very, very close to those two words, sold out, which is going to be amazing. Cardiff, there's still plenty of space in Cardiff, so we hope to see you there. Brian said, love to you all. Love right back at you, my man. Brian's gone for Germany to win. He's favouring the Germans. How weird is it, by the way, Brian and everybody else, to think that Germany will not be wearing Adidas going forward? Once this deal that they have with Adidas runs out, they're no longer going to be getting manufactured by Adidas. I can't fathom that. I can't fathom the German national team not having the 3 stripes. It's mental. When I read the story, I nearly fell off my chair when it came out. They're just synonymous with each other. Germany and Adidas, like, it's weird. So strange. Gonna see them with a different manufacturer. It's gonna be nuts. But we're getting back to the 3 stripes with the Reds, which is good. The Allianz Arena looks magnificent, by the way. Ready to go for this one. The opening game of Euro 2024. Michael said, I've seen something today about Elise that he has a release clause for teams in the Champions League. So, from my own little bit of investigation, Michael, he does have the release clause, 60 million quid. But I don't know if it's only for Champions League teams, because obviously Chelsea are looking to inquire, and I think they believe that they could trigger it, even though they're not a Champions League club, without any differential payment terms or anything like that. But we will have to wait and see. Germany better win. I bet 1,000 quid that they would. 1,000 quid! Wow. That's some big cojones right there, my friend. I've been such a good boy. Because we're trying to sort out a mortgage and stuff and, you know, achieve our dream of buying a family home. I stopped gambling a few months back, and I haven't even put a bet on for the Euros. I'm trying to keep every penny and make the bank account as sexy looking as possible for the banks when we apply for the mortgage. So no bets for me for the Euros. But 1,000 quid, man, that's... And you've got that they're going to win the game 3-1. I'm sorry, lad. I need to see a bet slip. That's £1,000 to win 3-1. I mean, that's... I'm going to say it. That's reckless. I mean, wow. I mean, if you win that bet, bro, much love to you. And I hope you do, because I don't like seeing the bookies win. So I hope you win it, but £1,000 on a 3-1 scoreline, that's brave to say the least. David said 7-4 for England. Wouldn't bet if it was 1 million to 1 for England. I think what was it, 7-2 was the odds that I seen for England, mate. 7-2 for England, 4-1 for France. No way he did that bet, said Darren. See, Darren, I would be tempted to say you're right, but there was a Liverpool fan last day of the season who stuck like 270 quid on 3 results, cashed out for 5 grand, And if he hadn't have cashed out, United scored a late goal that would have won him his bet, and he would have won 800 and something £1,000. And I've seen the post, I've seen the article about it. It is legit. And I wouldn't have ever thought somebody would have stuck £270 on 3 correct scores, but he did. So you never know, mate, these days. You just never know. Imagine that, though. He was like, he took the £5,000. He thought, this is unlikely, I'm taking me £5,000 cash out. And then United scored and he would have won £840,000. And again, as Kyle said, what's the winnings on that? On a £1,000 or £1,000 bet at 3-1. I don't know what the odds would be. I don't think I've ever bet on a correct scoreline in my life. It's not something that attracts me in the betting market. Someone said, what's this pre-game show? It's just basically, it's a dry run for the Anfield Agenda live show. So what you can see happening here for the opening of the Euros is pretty much what you can expect in Cardiff for Liverpool if you come to watch me. Similar. Maybe a little bit scaled down. Maybe I'll just run out with 2 little flags going, woohoo! Rachel, thank you for gifting a membership, mate. You're very kind. Appreciate your support. You're all going to be very disappointed now if you come along to the live show and expect anything along that. Although I could probably get Connor to dress up in like blue and white or red and white if you want. Connor, are you up for a bit of dress? Bit of dress up, Connor? Can we expect you there fully red and white, kitted out, ready to go, Anfield Agenda, flag waving? Connor said he's always up for a bit of dress up. There you go. So, expect Connor to show up. Now, on this, I don't know if Ben's watching, but Ben and his wife are coming, obviously, to the Cardiff show. And we're joking, and I said to Ben's wife, we've all got to dress up. And Ben's wife said, I'm going to dress up as a minion. And I believe she has a minion costume. So, if you are watching, my dear, I want you to come as a minion. Look, I'm Gru. So, it works. So when I look up to see Ben, my wife, Ben's wife and all, I expect to see a minion looking back at me. Do you think Southgate leaving out Kwanzaa is a mistake? So I'll give you the honest answer. I'm delighted Kwanzaa's not there. From a purely selfish Liverpool perspective, I'm delighted that he's resting up. I know England fans, Jarell Kwanzaa will be disappointed, but he'll have plenty of time to be in England squads. I'm just glad he's a player that can rest for us. Lennon, we need to know what the odds were on your £1,000 3-1 bet, mate, please, if you'd be so kind. We're all kind of just wondering what the odds you got on it was. Gavin Glynn. Thank you, Gavin, for your lovely super sticker, bro. Appreciate you. Much love right back to you. And to all the fathers out there. Actually, I've got a little pitch for you. Connor, are you ready? I'm going to need you to clip this up, Connor. I've been working on this one. So, Connor, in 2 seconds, mate, if you could bookmark this and clip it for me. I've got a little plea that I want to throw out there. 1 second. Got to get it up on my phone here. That's what she said. 1 second. Right, so it's Father's Day this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and nothing says I love you more than buying him tickets to Anfield Agenda Live. You know the annoying voice that's been bugging you when your fella's watching me and you hear my stupid tones. He wants to go to Anfield Agenda Live. So with Father's Day coming up this weekend, nothing says I love you, honey, like tickets to see his favourite bald Irish idiot. Now, hear me out. If you're unhappy and he doesn't like me, it's still a win. I am happy to be your payback because I know he's done something. Whether he's been late home from work, maybe he's pissed away some money in the pub. He's done something to annoy you. So I'm happy to be your payback. Send him to see me. I'll turn him into a better man. And then we'll all win. So, Father's Day coming up. As I said, nothing says I love you, honey, like tickets to go and see this idiot live. What's your score prediction for this game? Well, I want 3-1 now that your man's got the bet on. My friend forced me to do it. Dude, that's not the words you want to be talking about when you're putting a bet on. But we need to know the odds. You still haven't told us the odds. Robbo, laser focused in the tunnel, ready to go. So, hang on. Are you saying 3-1 was your odds on Germany to win the tournament, or you backed Germany to win the game 3-1? I'm confused by that. So, if you backed Germany to win the tournament at 3-1, that's sort of understandable. If you've backed them to win this game, particularly at 3-1 with a grand, that's a lot, to say the least. And right, as I said, we are brought to you today with thanks to our amazing sponsors. That Scotland kit looks mint, by the way. That Scotland kit looks nice. I'm liking the green accent along with the blue. It looks very nice. Oh, you've got them to win the game 3-1, bro. Wow. Interesting. Let's wait and see what happens. 3-1, that's a bold bet. 3-0 Germany, said David Musiala scoring first. Getting excited now to see football back, said Alex Macklin. As am I, bro. As am I. 9-1. 9-1 for a 3-1 win. 10 G's. 10 G's return. Dude, if this ends up 3-1, the Milky Bars are on you. Wow. There's Jurgen Klinsmann out there as the European Championship trophy is on display. Obviously, the Germans kicking us off as the host nation and Scotland looking to throw a spanner in the works early doors. Can I get your thoughts and prayers for my partner? Her nan is in hospital. Of course, Jewel Master. All of our love. Never like to hear of anybody's relatives being unwell or in hospital. So, yep, send them best wishes and love to your partner's nan. I hope she's recovers soon. Luke's going 1-0 Scotland with McTominay to score the winner. Glad Footy's back, said Gaming Dog, been lost without it. That's a hell of a payout for 9-1 if you're right. Best of luck to you. Absolutely, Kyle. If you win that, mate, I mean, as I said, the Milky Bars are on you. Klopp is at the game, said Alex. Well, yeah. And he's proudly wearing his German shirt, ready to go. Robbo looks laser focused in the tunnel, by the way. There they are, showing the German crowd the trophy that they won't be winning. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. They could very well do it at home. Hi Craig, how's my favourite YouTuber today? I'm good, thank you, Hannah. I was going to think of a funny retort, you know, you'll have to go and ask them or something, but appreciate you being in as always, Hannah, and I'm good, thank you. Good, delighted that we've got some football to look forward to for the next month or so. Yonga said, love you, Craig, never change, please. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you, love right back to you. And I don't plan on changing. I plan on trying to be me, but maybe a bit less cranky at times and a bit more positive looking. And obviously a little bit of weight loss. That's the goal for the summer as well. What's my prediction for tonight? I'm going to go... You know what? I'm going to back our friend's score there. I'm going to go 3-1 Germany. Yeah, I'm going to stick with our friend Lennon and go 3-1 Germany. I'm going to try and send those positive vibes for his bet. Is top of the league finished? Ricky, no. I wouldn't say it's finished. I think there's every chance you'll see it back for the start of the new season. The honest answer at the moment, bro, is we just don't know whether I'm going to do it on my own or whether we're going to bring more people on board. Yeah, so I'm unsure, mate, but it should be back for the new campaign. It might just be me on the channel, so we'll wait and see, but hopefully we'll resurrect it soon because we like the brand, we like the idea of top of the league, and we want to certainly build out a second channel, but I've just got to stay focused on Anfield Agenda at the minute. Are these Stuttgart centre-back links serious, said Dylan Adams? I couldn't tell you, Dylan. I don't know, mate. What I can say is it's a sensible idea Stuttgart, very good campaign, finished second. 14 clean sheets, if my memory's right, throughout 37 games in all competitions. And 27 years of age, £19 million. I mean, it all adds up to a reasonable fee for a centre-back who's in his prime years, but I don't know how strong the interest is. That Scotland jersey is absolutely incredible. Honestly, that Scotland jersey is beautiful. I love really bright colour green like that. If I was a Scotland fan, I'd be all over that jersey. It's really nice. German shirt's not too shabby either, by the way, but Germany always have a nice shirt. Who do I think is winning the Euros and who's my dark horse? I'm going to say France. And my dark horse, can you call the Netherlands a dark horse? The Netherlands and Portugal, I think you've got to take very seriously. I'm not sure what to expect from Spain, but I'm going to go with the obvious France. England have every right to believe they can win it as well. It's just, can they get over the line, make that last... I mean, imagine the satisfaction for you English fans if you won it in Germany. I mean, that would have to be rather satisfying, right? Going over to the Germans and winning it over there. I mean, I would imagine you would consider that a nice little bit of payback for all the penalty shootout hurt. Although you do have the World Cup final, right? IFI must, Craig, going back to a previous question asked in the chat, I think Germany will be the flops and lose 2-1 tonight. Well, that would pile the pressure on Nagelsmann early doors if they lost 2-1 the opening game. Mark Bell said Adidas make class kits. They absolutely do. And I can't wait to have Adidas back with Liverpool next season. So people have commented quite a bit that I don't wear Liverpool stuff these days. Waiting, the three stripes are back and you'll see me in plenty of Liverpool Adidas stuff. I just haven't really liked the stuff Nike have released. Robbo looks locked in. He does, Eric. He looks zoned in, focused and ready to go. It's good to see. Look at that. Lovely to see German and Scottish fans in there, arm in arm, linked, enjoying football. Good. Now, it's great to see a tournament back in one of the big countries, and I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a real glorious festival of the best of international European football, and I'm looking forward to it. Of course, looking forward to the Copa America as well. That's going to be brilliant. So, if you haven't already, my friends, quick little reminder to hit that like button, drop a subscription if you haven't done so as well, and don't forget you can get tickets to the live shows or all of our social media accounts with the link pinned to the top of the chat. That link tree gives you all of our socials, and it also gives you the links for the tickets for Liverpool and Cardiff coming up on August 2nd and 4th. Again, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our sponsors and our friends for a very long time, manscaped.com. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping of the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, featuring the brightest ever LED spotlight, skin safe technology, and enough battery power to keep you going for as long as you need. You can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our discount code Anfield20. Scan the QR code or use the link in the description. Right, let's get ready. We're about to kick off, so I'm going to get the clock ready to go. And may the best team win. IFI must sit down with you, Craig, hoping for a great tournament. Yep, it's all set up to be a great tournament, to be fair. Couple of handshakes here. Gundogan. Why is Neuer there? Gundogan's the captain, Neuer. Get away. So again, let's quickly run through both sides before we get underway. Germany have Neuer, Kimmich, Rudiger, Tah and Mittelstadt. Then it's Andrich and Kroos at the base of the midfield. Musiala, Gundogan, Wirtz and Havertz make up the attacking quartet for Julian Nagelsmann. For Scotland, it's Gunn, Porteous, Hendry and Tierney. Then Robertson, McTominay, McGregor, Ralston, Christie, McGinn and Adams. That is both your teams. Let's hope for a good tournament. We're about to get underway. Scotland fans, showing their appreciation to the Tartan Army already. Germany in the pre-match huddle. Let's see who the winner is. Pitch looks magnificent. Stadium, as always, the Allianz Arena looks magnificent. And we are about to get Euros 2024 underway. I mean, I really do like that Scotland kit, lads. It's lovely. So, here's a question for you then. When we get underway, tell me who was the best kit of the tournament. There's a good competition. Who was the best kit of this upcoming tournament? And you're not allowed to pick your own country. So, right, Germany going to be kicking us off, playing from right to left in the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway. We are underway. Germany do the decent thing and launch the ball long. Where Scotland are hurriedly clearing their lines. And you can see the Germans are setting out here, looking to play with a high tempo and get straight into Scotland. Pro said Germany have the best kit. Germany home for Maraxme. I love Belgium, said Ironhead 460. Troy reckons France. Michael said Scotland. And you don't support them. It is a banger of a kit, Michael. It is lovely. Home kit or away kit? I mean, you can have either. You can pick whichever one. Ryan likes the Netherlands. Yeah, the Dutch usually have a decent kit. Right, Germany with Mittelstadt. So lads, help me out. Who does Mittelstadt play for? I have to be honest, I didn't... Oh, there's a ball over the top. Germany in behind. Saved. Florian Wirtz went in behind. Gunn comes out, makes the save, but I think the offside flag went up. Let's have a look. Oh, it was close, but yes, I think he did go a little bit early. But you can see the intent there from Germany, looking to play the ball over the top to Florian Wirtz. Off Gunn's head, ironically. But yeah, it will be a free out to Scotland. Right, I like Netherlands, said Rachel. Scotland or France for Neil. Craig, you've got to love a big tournament whilst waiting for the domestic to start. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Anything that keeps us football junkies ticking over. 100%. Irfan, family are good, bro. Hope yours are well as well. Good to see you in. Germany again on the attack here with Wirtz. Good defending by Scotland. But you can see the attacking intent Germany have started with. If Scotland can get through the first 20 minutes here, they're in with a chance. But we knew this was going to happen. We did know that Germany were going to start like a house on fire. And Scotland were in for a bit of a baptism of fire in the early exchanges. Oh, Stuttgart, is it, Mark? Thank you. He plays for Stuttgart as well. Maraxme, thank you. Yeah, I'd never really known nothing about him until I seen him in the starting lineup. Scotland win the ball back here in midfield. Play it out off the German player and it'll be a Scottish throw-in on the near side. Timo Werner couldn't make the German squad. He's not on the bench, actually, yeah. Yeah, he's not there. Raum, Gross, Fulkrug, Funrich, Baumann, Muller, Bayer, Schlotterbeck, Anton, Sane, Henrichs, Ter Stegen, Koch and Chan. And Undav, yeah, he's not there. Free kick out here to Germany, 3 minutes in. We still await the opening goal. Well, we say still, 3 minutes in. I mean, calm down, Craig, relax. Goal kick Scotland. And Tierney and Robbo celebrate that like a goal. You can see how fired up the Scottish team are. Van Dijk to Al Nassr links. What's your opinion? He's too good, is my opinion. He's too good to be going over to the Saudi Pro League. He's got minimum 2-3 years left at the top level for me. And the sooner the better we hear a Van Dijk contract extension, we can forget about this. But I've seen the links, but I just don't believe them, to be honest. I think Verge is Liverpool captain and happy where he is. Right, I haven't synced up yet, so I'm going to sync up now. I'll sync up at 4 minutes 30, just so I can give you guys a heads up as to where I am. Which achievement was massive? Leicester City winning the league or Greece winning the Euros? Leicester, because it was over a prolonged period. 38 game season, I would say that was... I mean, look, Greece winning the Euros was amazing as well. Same with Denmark when they won it, when they weren't even qualified technically. Right, 430, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, I would say Denmark winning it when they technically didn't even qualify for the original tournament was a massive shock. Greece winning it, of course, with a defensive masterclass, but I would say Leicester. To do it with the money in the Premier League over a 38 game season, that's incredible. SG said, what's my score prediction? I'm going to go 3-1 Germany. Throw in from Scotland, headed away by Tony Rudiger. Second ball back in again. Germany clear it. Now they play it left hand side, and you can see Wirtz here immediately. Good defending. Good defending that. Knocked Wirtz out of his stride, and Scotland clear the lines. To be honest, I never watched a single game of Euros. It's boring. Hey, look, it's good football for me, and it's competitive football. And in June, I'll take it. Scotland now on the attack. Ball into the left channel, slightly overhit, but Manuel Neuer comes out and claims it. Finty Tin said, I'm part Scottish, so I'm rooting for Scotland. It's a battle of two beautiful kits, I'll tell you that. Moraxmi said, United £35 million bid for Branthwaite. Yeah, that's low. It's about half of what Everton want. Rudiger. Germany now move it out into the left channel. Ball back inside. Trying to draw Scotland on, but Scotland sticking to their shape. You can see Germany just trying to get that ball in over the top and create space behind. Look, every time they look up, there's one of the German players, be it Florian Wirtz or somebody else, just trying to peel off the shoulder of the last Scottish defender. George makes a good point. When both kits are good, the game hits different. Yes, I agree. Alex said, opinions on Branthwaite to United. Well, they won't get him for the fee they're asking, but he's a great signing. Look, the best I can say is I'd have him at Liverpool. So yeah, if United get him, they are going to get themselves a good centre-back. 96 Shearer or 04 was it? Shearer. But the best of them all was Marco van Basten's volley in Euro 88. That to me is the best goal of Euro history. Ronnie Whelan's against USSR was up there as well. An incredible goal, but I have to say I think that Dutch goal was the best one from Van Basten. Incredible volley. Do I consider Nagelsmann a good coach? Yeah, absolutely. I consider he still has some flaws. Personality flaws is more what I would say. But he's a young coach, and if you think, he's not even 40 yet, and he's already had a wealth of experience, now he's managing the German national team, you'd have to give him his flowers and say, yes, he's a good coach. Cross in, back post, headed away by Andy Robertson. It'll be a Germany throw-in on the far side. They'll turn him into the next Maguire. Probably, mate. Do you think the 18-19 Liverpool was the best team in our history? I don't know if I can comment on that because, I wasn't around when Liverpool were winning European Cups in the 70s, 80s, so it's not really on me. I can say of my lifetime, yes, probably. Look at how high Germany's centre-backs are here as well. Everybody inside the Scottish half. McGinn then starts the press and forces Germany back inside their own half. 9 minutes on the clock. Still no goal so far in Euro 2024. Germany on the attack now, right-hand side. Havertz, ball back inside. Again, still Germany. Scotland keeping their shape. I don't know if I like that German kit, but I kind of do. It would look better with black shorts. I don't like these days where, like, shorts and jerseys are the same colour. I don't like it. I like the differential between the shorts and the jersey. So, for me, if those German shorts were black, that kit would be on fire. Germany spread the ball out wide, right-hand side. Ball in field. Strike! Oh, the keeper should have done better, but it's 1-0. It is 1-0. Florian Wirtz with the first goal of the tournament. And of course it would have to be him. The hot property of German football. The Scottish keeper's going to feel like he could have done an awful lot better with that. Wirtz hit it early and had a little bit too much on it. The keeper gets a hand to it. It goes in off the post. And Germany have the start that they wanted. And the start Scotland absolutely did not. It is Germany 1, Scotland 0. Florian Wirtz with the first goal of the Euros. There you go. Ball right across the 18-yard box. Ah, lads, I'm going to call it. I'm sorry, Scotland. I love you and all, but the keeper should have done better. The gun should not be getting beaten from there. And he got a strong hand on it, look. I'm going to say gun should have done better, lads. Nagelsmann's delighted. The Germans are delighted. But Angus Gunn's got to know he probably could have done a little bit better with that. So, 11 minutes in and we do have the opening goal. And as you can see, our super automatic scoreboard is updated for you guys as well. As you can see in the live chat bar, it is Germany 1, Scotland 0. Florian Wirtz with the goal. For anyone who's coming in and didn't see it, you now get all the updates in our, what are we calling it? Ticker? News ticker? Graphics look amazing, well in team. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you noticing. Yeah, we are sneaking out the upgrades that we have for next season throughout the Euros. As you can see, we have the list of goal scorers now. The goal automatically updates will give you guys yellow cards, big moments in the game. You can catch all that information on the screen. Where is Newlon? No. Newlon's for Liverpool only, toes. We don't bring out Newlon for international games, sir. He's a Liverpool fan. Are Liverpool interested in Wirtz? Oh, well, I would imagine, to be honest, yes. But so would every other club in Europe be interested in Wirtz. Again, Germany winning the ball back, not giving Scotland a second. Where's Newlon from then? I believe, as the story goes, Newlon was created from the bitterness of Everton fans. Somebody one day, an Everton fan, just spurted out and a bit of spit came and it fell onto the Anfield turf. And legend has it, when the sun rose over Anfield the next day, some type of process occurred whereas Newlon spouted up like a little daisy and just became part of the universe. How Germany suddenly become one of my favourites to win the Euros. They get beaten by Japan and Poland last year. Well, they're at home. That will have a big part to play in it. Look at England. They got to the final at home. France won the Euros at home. Spain have won it, I think, if my memory's right, at home. So, yeah. Home sides always do good in tournaments when they've got that crowd behind them and familiar circumstances and surroundings. Didn't Newlon just appear on a stream one day? Yeah, he just came out of nowhere. And we just welcomed them in, you know, like we do with everyone. Well, we've adopted Newlon. Scotland now trying to get out, but again, look, Germany straight up on their faces. Referee sees a foul in there, though, a trip on one of the Scottish players, and it'll be a free kick. I think it was Christie who was brought down. Alex Roach said, I can't believe Cruz is retiring. There's much football left in his legs. I'm surprised he didn't go to Saudi. There's a lot I'd like to say on that, but I agree with you. There's a lot of football left in those legs of his. Again, Scotland looking to play out, but Germany straight up in their faces, not giving them a chance to settle. 14 minutes, 30 seconds into the opening game. It is Germany who lead by a Florian Wirtz goal to 0. McTominay now for Scotland, out wide right. This will be exactly what Steve Clarke didn't want to happen, to fall an early goal behind against the home side. He would have wanted to go in there and frustrated people inside the Allianz Arena, but Germany can ease into it now. Scotland looking to play out. Again, no time given. Germany win the ball back. We've seen Nuri Sahin, by the way, today confirmed as the Borussia Dortmund coach. Kroos, Rudiger. Germany, a bit more patient here, just knocking the ball around the back. Just a reminder, we are taking the day off tomorrow, so there will be no live content on the channel tomorrow, but we will be back on Sunday for a Liverpool stream at 5 o'clock and of course for the England game as well. Germany a little bit careless here, allowing Scotland to up that press. Back with Manuel Neuer though, he punts the ball long upfield. Harry said he's had enough of the Euros already. My God, mate. It's only just started. There's plenty of footy still to be played. Scotland. Back to gun. Again, look at this press coming on very quickly here. Musiala this time. Scotland looking to play out past the press. And then they're forced into a hurried ball upfield and give it straight back to Germany. Spain, Croatia tomorrow should be a good watch, said Goomy. Yeah, and we've got Chris Billum-Smith against Riakafor as well in at Selhurst Park for the Cruiserweight title, which is going to be an interesting watch. Do you think Scotland could win any of their group games? Yes, but I don't see them getting out of the group. Utas said, I can't wait for the Hungary-Switzerland match as I'm Hungarian. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how your country get on, mate. You know, some good footballers in there. And obviously I want to see Dominic Szoboszlai and see if he catches fire during the tournament and shows the world what he can do. Another good ball over the top here, but out comes Angus Gunn this time, clearing his lines for Scotland. Have I ever thought about visiting Africa? Of course, yes. My psychologist is from South Africa, and we talk quite a bit about South Africa. Yeah, haven't got the chance to travel there yet, but hopefully we'll get there at some point. I've always wanted to go to a safari in... I keep forgetting. Where is it that I want to go to the safari again? Not South Africa. Where is it? Namibia. Yes, Namibia. Germany again on the attack. Musiala, 2-0. 2-0. Jamal Musiala, you cannot give him that much time. He buries it past Angus Gunn. Germany are off to the perfect start. Heartbreak for Scotland so far. Jamal Musiala doubles the German lead to make it Germany 2, Scotland 0. And not the start of the tournament the Tartan Army would have wanted. But a good finish nonetheless from Jamal Musiala. Steve Clark looks, well, I don't know what he looks like because he just looks stone-faced, to be honest, on the sidelines. But Germany started the attack, played a lovely ball into the left channel to Kai Havertz. He turns back inside, then rolls the ball to Musiala, opens up his body, and then buries it past Angus Gunn to make it Germany 2, Scotland 0. No chance for the keeper on that one. Great finish. IFI Mustard, I think Scotland might get a spanking here. What a goal from Musiala, said Pro. First goal, you can see, mate. Look on the screen. Toes, if you, or who was it asked the question? Luke, look on the screen, bro. We have a ticker now that tells you all the information. So Florian Wirtz, mate, with the first goal. But you will get all this information now on screen as well. Because, you know, Anfield Agenda doing bits. Yeah, this will be the start that Germany would have dreamt of anyway, in worst possible circumstances for Scotland here. But as the host, Germany getting off to the perfect start, easing themselves into the tournament, and 2-0 up inside the first 20 minutes. The 2-star boys cooking. What a finish, said Ryan. It was a good finish, mate, yes. Good pass as well from Kai Havertz, but you can't be giving them that much space. Ricky said, really like the new live feed. Thank you, bro. As we said to you guys, we've been working hard behind the scenes with our friends at Lineup Builder to make some bespoke technology for the channel, and we're teasing it out bit by bit throughout the Euros. Lovely ball down the line there again, looking for Havertz, but Angus Gunn comes out, clears his lines. 21 minutes in, and it is Germany 2, Scotland 0. We should have got Nagelsmann. He was one of the names being mentioned, but he's in a job. So, you know, when he signed a contract extension as well with the German FA, so wasn't really a realistic option there. But look, we've got Arne Slot, so let's get behind our new manager. Oh, Luke, sorry, mate. You've got cataracts, can't see very well. My apologies, bro. It was Florian Wirtz with the opening goal, and Angus Gunn should have done better with it. Have I thought about doing ins and outs for Liverpool throughout the summer? Yes, we will. That information will be showed throughout the summer on the right-hand side where the team is now, bro. It's just there are no ins and outs at the minute, so. Will I be streaming Euros every day? I don't want to say every day, Ryan, but yes, most of the time. We're going to pick probably the biggest game each day and go with that, and then try and keep up the Liverpool content as well. We're also going to look to try and do it with a Liverpool twist. So games that involve Liverpool players, stuff like that. Hopefully this doesn't become a bit of a bloodbath here for Scotland. I'd hate to see them get ripped apart in their opening game. It's great to see, by the way, how many people have travelled over from Scotland for the competition. With or without tickets, it's just great to see the support they're getting. McGinn now to Tierney. Tierney carries the ball forward for Scotland as they look to get something going in attack. Nope. Ball in. Cleared away. And the referee then blows up for a free kick to Germany. Pretty much just on the edge of the centre circle inside the German half. Who do I think will win the tournament plus top scorer? Right, so win the tournament, I'm going to go for a France double. France to win it and Mbappe to be the top scorer. That's my my guess. I mean, it's not a groundbreaking guess, but I think it's an honest one. Germany on the attack again. Referee blows up for a penalty. Penalty Germany. Robbo's not happy. Germany aren't happy. Christie isn't happy. but the referee has pointed to the penalty spot. Of course, it'll be looked at by VAR, but to get it overturned, it'll have to be a massive error. Let's have a look. Yeah, he did catch his ankle, left ankle. It wasn't outside the box, Mark, not at all. The contact, the foul, came inside the box. To me, the foul looks like it's inside the box and carries on. The first, I guess, coming together starts at the edge of the penalty area. But if you look at the actual challenge on the ankle, if that's what he's given it for, it looks to me like that's inside the area. But I guess we'll see that challenge there on the ankle. That's inside to me. I mean, this is taking a free kick. Wow. They're giving a free kick and not the penalty. Wow. I have to say, I thought the foul was inside the area. Because remember, they do say if a foul starts outside the area and continues in, but for me, I think his foot was at least on the line, and if his foot was on the line, that's a penalty. But if they're looking for first contact, fair enough. But relief for Scotland there. So, free kick right on the edge of the penalty area for Germany. 4 of them standing over it at the moment. Mark, you do understand the rules of football, right, bro? Just because the first contact came outside the penalty area, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what the ref gave the penalty for. It doesn't go off first contact. It goes off where they think the foul that he blew for. Now, you are right in this instance, by the way. He did. I still think it's the wrong decision, personally, but it is a free kick, and that's what we have, and let's see what Germany do with it. Right, let's see. McGinn behind the wall. Straight at the keeper in the end. I don't like when they take a touch like that. Always, when Liverpool do it, it frustrates me as well. I know they're doing it to change the angle, but I still think you just hit it. You just hit it while they're 10 yards away. As soon as you take a touch like that, it gives them a chance to close you down. And it did take a nick off the Scottish wall. Have you ever watched Messi or Ronaldo live? Who's better? So I've seen Leo Messi at the Nou Camp. I haven't ever seen Cristiano Ronaldo in person at a game, so I haven't seen him. Who's better? Messi every day of the week. Gooby said, I don't think the first contact should have been a foul. Nor do I. I assume the ref gave it for the challenge on the ankle. Which was inside to me. But look, either way, it is what it is. It was a free kick and it is still 2-0. Hopefully, Núñez can continue this form and boost his confidence, said Irfan. Yes, absolutely. Did I see... Craig, who did you see Barca play? Valencia, mate, Valencia. Got really lucky. We were over in Salou and... First, I went to do a tour of the Nou Camp, and then I ended up figuring out that we could get tickets. Now, we were in the nosebleeds, and it wasn't great. But, yeah, I got to see them play Valencia, which was lovely, because I have a soft spot for Valencia as well. Well, okay, I'm going to be honest, Mark. I have a soft spot for Valencia's kits, because I love their jerseys over the years, but... Weirdly, Connor said he's seen Barca play Valencia as well. How mad is that? That's crazy. I didn't know that. So yeah, myself and Connor, ironically, have both seen Barcelona play Valencia. What did I think of Ronaldinho? Oh, he was incredible on Guppy. Yeah, incredible. That goal against Chelsea, I mean, just amazing. Was that Barcelona Valencia game anything to do with Neville? No. It was when my wife was pregnant with Lucas, so what would that have been? 13 years ago nearly now? So it was, yeah, maybe 2011. Musiala or Verts? I would take Musiala, personally, mate, but they're both amazing. No, it wasn't the same game. Connor went in 2015. I went in, I think it was 2011 or 2012. I can't remember what year we went to Salou, but it was that year. Referee now brandishing a yellow card for one of the German players for a foul on Scott McTominay. Hendricks, I think. What did I think of Messi in that game? Incredible, to be honest with you. Because that was right, Messi still at the peak of his powers. And he scored in the game as well, if I'm not mistaken. I can barely remember last week, but I'm almost certain Messi scored in the game. Who do I think is the best coach in this tournament? Well, it ain't Southgate. Let me say that. Who do I think is the best coach? I'm trying to run through all the teams now in my head. Oh, ball in the net, but the offside flag was up, or a foul was given. Deschamps is where my head was at, but I didn't know if that was too lazy, because France are obviously all conquering and they've got an amazing squad. Morad, how are you, my friend? Said, what would be your front three as it stands next season, and should we give Nunes another chance in the starting 11? So, in the second part, yes. I definitely, Nunes should be given another chance, 100%. And what will be my front three? I'd probably go Gakpo on the left, Darwin through the centre, Salah on the right, and then whoever the number 10 is in behind Salah. Or excuse me, in behind Nunes. I know a lot of people will probably go Diaz on the left, which is a very fair comment. I just think under Arne Slot, I can see Cody Gakpo really blossoming. So I'd say Gakpo left. Again, Angus Gunn out protecting the edge of his penalty area as Germany look to trade another one over the top. Scotland have really just have not been able to get going in this game. Germany have smothered them. Right, my friends, if you haven't, please do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like as well. Appreciate you being with us. And again, thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. They don't seem to have any attacking threat. No, you're right, Ryan. They are somewhat limited. Best chances are set pieces and stuff for Scotland, really. Have I listened to No Scotland, No Party? I have not, Irfan. No, I haven't. I did hear a little bit of the Columbia Copa America song because Lucho was in it, but no, I haven't heard the Scottish one. So far, 3 attempts on goal for Germany, 3 shots on target. Scotland drawn blank so far. Tosin Morgan said he just found out that I'm 2% Scottish. There you go. Well, then 2% of you's getting a whooping here, bro, so far. I just found out that I'm 2% not body fat. Because everyone boasts about how much body fat they have in a lower sense. Well, I'm proud to say I'm 2% non-fat, 98% Irish prime beef. You have to slow cook me though, because there's a lot of fat to break down. Where do you think England will be in the Premier League table under Southgate? Fourth. Hard to answer because you're then robbing players from other teams, you know, but maybe fourth. I honestly, as an outsider, obviously I'm Irish, so I don't really care what happens with England, but I do feel it's almost criminal that this generation of attacking English talent have to make do with Gareth Southgate's brand of, in my opinion, too cautious football. Who do I want to win the Euros as the World Cup America? I don't really have a want. Irfan, I hope for a good tournament, and you know, an underdog win is always a bonus. I think I'd like to see Uruguay win the Copa America, but Argentina, of course, very strong. Euros, I'd like to see the Netherlands do it, I think. But Portugal in with a show, Germany in with a show, England, France. You know, you never rule the Spanish out, although I think they will have a problem scoring enough goals. Croatia, usually very hard to break down and go deep. So it's a really interesting tournament. Morad said, more annoying reports coming from David Lynch today regarding the number 6 position. At the moment, they don't seem to expect that this type of player will come up. Well, I'm trying to be positive, Morad, but the journalists this summer are great at telling us who we're not interested in, aren't they? They're top notch at telling us who we won't sign. But I've yet to see one of them tell us who we will sign. So let's just admit that everybody knows nothing. Because I think that's probably the honest assessment. I disagree if they think that there isn't players available in that position. I mean, we could all name a handful of them, going from Neves all the way to Ederson, Wiefer, Thuram. I mean, there's plenty that we would all say could probably do a job. And we can't go down that route as well of saying, well, we would have bought somebody, but somebody wasn't available. We can't be getting those excuses. So let's just wait and see what happens. Joel Joshi, how are you, mate? Said, love the content. Keep it going. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Oh, can Scotland get something going here from a set piece? Not cleared by Germany. Oh, nearly a mistake there again, but Angus Gunn clears it long. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half. Be nice if Scotland could get one back here to make this interesting. And again, as I said, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and appreciate every one of you that hits that like button as well. Come on, Scotland, said Camrut. I mean, I don't know if I could cover the whole nation, mate, but you know, I'll give it my best go. Am I doing a video about the news after this one? I did a stream earlier on, Adam. We did a live stream from 1 o'clock or from 5 o'clock till 6:15. I am recording a news video, but it will be going out tomorrow at midday. but I am recording it later on, yes. Mark, yeah, absolutely, Bud. The first half has flown by. You're going to see the Foo Fighters tomorrow. Should be good. Not really my style of music, but I do respect Dave Grohl. And yeah, The Best of You is a song I do like, to be fair. Dylan, that's an interesting stat. Dylan said, I heard that the highest pressing team in international football would only amount to the 13th highest in the Premier League. That is quite interesting, actually, mate. Again, Germany on the attack. 40 minutes up on the clock. Who's the greatest UFC fighter of all time for me? I wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't have a clue, Irfan. I don't know enough about mixed martial arts to start talking about the greatest of all time. Honestly, mate, I wouldn't have a clue where to start. I'm a very casual mixed martial arts fan. I'm more of a boxing person. So what do you say to this Scottish team if you're Steve Clarke at half-time? What's the speech? Okay, mate, you're boring me. Go away. Sorry, I banned that Lennon guy because he's either full of shit or he's just trying to flex on everyone. And either way, it's not a good look, mate. Brilliant, you're getting an iPad and you've got an iPhone. Well done, mate. You said you're buying an iPhone 15. Only a 15? Aw, I've got the 15 Pro. Aw. So you're getting the little toy one? Aw. You should get the big boy one. Like we have. And my iMac here with my iPad. But I don't flex on these things, mate, because money isn't important, you know? You're telling us about all your bets. You're telling us about what you're buying. I think you're full of it. Scotland, a little bit lucky there. Could have been 3. Favourite chocolate to eat? Depends. I love a Star Bar. That's my favourite chocolate bar. But if I'm just having plain chocolate, another penalty check here. Maybe Galaxy. Or if it's plain chocolate, just a bar of milk chocolate, maybe Galaxy. Let's see, could be a pen and maybe a red. Scotland concerned again. We do have a VAR check going on. By the way, can I get a consensus on that Lennon person? I'm right to boot him out, yeah? Because he was just flexing and stunting on people for nothing. And I didn't get the point of it. So, we agree. Community, yes, to the ban on that one. Is a Star Bar like a Mars? No, it's like a Boost bar, but it's got peanut butter on the inside of it. So it's got caramel, chocolate, peanut butter, and some bits of nuts. Ref's going over to the monitor here. So yes, we got the consensus. I don't like iPhones. Mate, iPhones are amazing. My wife's a Samsung user, I'm an iPhone user, and we're always at each other about it. Penalty given. Penalty given. Now it's a matter of what the card's going to be. So Germany do have a penalty after having one ruled out earlier on. It doesn't look like a great challenge. But again, lads, I got to ask, right? It doesn't look like a great challenge, but why are we seeing it in slow motion? This is my biggest gripe of VAR. No doubting the penalty call. No doubt it's probably a legitimate red card. But why see it in slow motion? It really annoys me. It doesn't happen in slow motion. So we shouldn't be looking at it in slow motion. And if you need to look at it in slow motion, you're looking really hard. So if you can't see that in real time like that, there you go. Show it in real time. Red card confirmed for Pretorius. So Scotland facing a penalty and down to 10 men. Scotland look like a Division 1 side in England, said David Massett. This is going to be a long, long game here for Scotland, now down to 10, with a penalty to face up to as well. Angus Gunn getting some instructions from the referee as Kai Havertz places the ball for the penalty. Not the start to the Euros our Scottish brothers and sisters would have liked. Right, not great for Robbo either. But Havertz to take the penalty. We're into additional time at the end of the first half. Kai Havertz stepping up for Germany. Referee's just making sure everybody is outside the area. And eventually we'll get to this penalty being taken. Here we go. Havertz steps up. Scores 3-0. 3-0. Keeper, look, the little stuttered start kind of send the keeper the wrong way. Well, not the wrong way, but falling down, and then Havertz just dinks it in. It is, unfortunately for Scotland, Germany 3, Scotland 0. Kai Havertz with the score of the third German goal. So it's Florian Wirtz, Kai Havertz, and who was the other one? Who scored the other German goal? Florian Wirtz, Kai Havertz, and I can't remember who the other one was from, but I'm sure we'll figure it out in a minute. Musiala, there you go. Musiala, Havertz and Wirtz with the 3 German goals. Yeah, went straight down the middle. Keeper moved, waited for him. Keeper went to his left. And Havertz just slots it straight down the middle. And it is Germany 3, Scotland 0. And Scotland are down to 10 men, unfortunately. Three minutes was the time added on by the referee at the end of the first half, which I have to say is absolute nonsense. Because the free kick check and the penalty check and the time it took before the penalty was actually taken was about 1 minute and 10 seconds into additional time. So 3 minutes seems a little bit short to me, but that's what... Oh, there I am. There I am. Scottish Craig in the crowd there with the sunglasses on. Brian, I am good, thank you, mate. I'm good. Glad to be watching some football for a change, which is good. I've already been missing the Premier League too much. Morad said Scotland so poor. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one because what do you do? Like, do you go into the game and try to take it to Germany? Or do you do the old sit back and see if you can frustrate them? And whatever the plan was, Germany came out of the traps fast, and it's worst case scenario here really for the Scottish. They have a free kick here right at the end of the first half, wide left position, but it's it's all going to be Pete Tong here. When is Mr. Slot coming to Liverpool? Probably the end of June, when we see or hear from him. End of June, start of July seems to be the perceived wisdom from the journos. Right, so free kick to Scotland right at the end of the first half. Ball played in, headed away by Germany. And the ref blows up. It is half time in the Allianz Arena, and it is Germany 3, Scotland 0. The tail of the first half was an Angus Gunn weak hand that probably should have saved Florian Wirtz opener. Then it was a goal from Jamal Musiala, assisted by Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz then steps up to score the penalty to make it 3-0 to Germany, and Pretorius sent off for Scotland as well for a reckless challenge that gave away the penalty after a VAR review. It is Germany 3, Scotland 0. Do I have opinions on the Ukrainian team? I don't know a lot about... I know Dovbyk, obviously, and I know a couple of others, but I'm not going to claim I know the Ukrainian team inside out. But they're usually a good, technically proficient team, and of course they've got a lot of love and support behind them as well. Okay, so Mark's just put something into the chat. Say, in the press conference on Wednesday, the UEFA referee chief made it clear that any challenge off the floor with contact above the boot should be a VAR red card. He said there would be no tolerance. I mean, what if it's a high foot though? So, I mean, I get where he's coming from, but again, there's a grey area there for me. IFI Mustard, Scotland sitting back plays into Germany's hands. Too easy for Germany. Connor said bring back Yarmolenko. Who was it that we were after? Konoplyanka. Do you remember? Ian Eyre over in the Harley Davidson looking for Konoplyanka. That didn't work out too well for us either. Is Brian going to be the new owner of Liverpool? He'd spend more money than John anyway. I feel confident about that one. And they're both Bostonians as well. Well, actually, Brian grew up in New York, but he lives in Boston. Do you guys see Al Milano play for Southampton? Yes, he signed a 1-year contract with them, which is interesting considering the amount of booing the Southampton fans did when he played for us. They used to give him awful stick, do you remember? So yeah, it is weird to see him go back there after the banter that he was having to put up with. Hello from Peterborough. Finn, how are we, mate? Always lovely to see you in, bro. Hope you're well. About to book my ticket for the Liverpool show, flying from Brisbane. Nah, Gary, are you flying from Brisbane? Gary, I gotta say this to you before you buy the tickets. If you're flying from Brisbane, those tickets are on me, bro. Honestly. Like, I should be able to hold back 2 tickets and keep you, mate. If you're coming in for the show, amazing. Honestly, if you're coming in from Brisbane, mate, those tickets are on me. Just email me. contact@AnfieldAgenda.com. Contact Gary at AnfieldAgenda.com. And I promise you, if you're coming in, bro, those tickets are on me and Connor. 100%. And also, if you're coming in that way and you want to come to the Cardiff show as well, let me know and I'll hook you up. And I'll tell you what else I'll do. I'll get you a lift from Cardiff to Liverpool. We'll even bring you up there as well, mate, if you needs be. So, yeah, 100% there on us if you're coming. Be the least we can do, mate. And I thought Poland was going to be the winner, because we do have a father and son flying in from Poland to Liverpool to join us for the live show, the last ever Anfield Agenda live performance. So if we've got someone coming in from Oz as well, wow. That's, man, to think somebody would come that way to see little old me is incredible. Scenes when I cancel it last minute. Jokes, mate, jokes. Genuinely though, man, that's on us if you want to come. That's, wow. Honestly, mate, I want to see the email because I'm so excited. If you are coming, come out for dinner with us as well, mate. Let's make it proper, you know. If you're coming all that way, come out for dinner with us as well. We'll make a proper evening of it. And again, you're just a gent, mate. I can't believe it, honestly. Angie, how are we, Angie? Said, hi Craig, hope you and the family are good. Love your channel, it's boss. Much love, Angie. Means a lot, my friend. Thank you. And if you are new and you are enjoying this channel, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. And don't forget, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our amazing sponsors, manscaped.com. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com by using our code Anfield20 or scanning that QR code on the screen. Do I think there's a chance at signing Wirtz? Unfortunately, no. Finn. I think he ends up at Bayern. Or maybe Madrid, but probably Bayern. Bangladesh in the house. Cameras, how are we, bro? Okay, what's this Connor sent me? So, I've no problem with that red card, by the way, on the challenge, but my only gripe with the way that whole VAR process was dealt with was I don't like seeing the thing shown in slow motion. That's it. It's a small thing for me, but if you're going to bring the ref over to the monitor to show him a challenge or potential penalty, play it in real time. I'm coming to your show from Pakistan. No, come on, Faris. No, you're not. And I mean, look, I don't mean to be doubting you, mate, but come on. You're not coming from Pakistan all the way just to see little old me. Do I know Blessington? As in Blessington, County Wicklow, in from Tala in that way? Yes. Andy said, is it Germany who are amazing or Scotland being very poor? I think we've got to give credit to Scotland. Or excuse me, to Germany, sorry. Germany started really quick and set the tone early doors. And I think you've got to give them the credit. Tony, I love it. I love it. Tony, that comment is just too good, bro. It's too good. It's simple, but it's effective. Tony said, I'm coming from Iceland after me weekly shop. Love it, bro. Love it. Can't go wrong with a bit of a shop in Iceland, mate. Yeah. I'm just raging that Iceland closed down over here in Ireland, Tony. Used to get me Greg's sausage rolls and a couple of other bits and pieces in there. And there's no Iceland anymore here, unfortunately. But belter comment, mate. Well in. What if I travel to Russia and then tell you I'm coming from Russia? I mean, I'll say to you there's probably an easier way to get here, mate, than that long diversion. But right, let's have a look at the stats anyway. Again, powered by our friends at Line Up Builder and powered by Connor and Ben. So, 69% possession in the game so far to the home side. 5 shots, 5 on target, which, God, that's pretty efficient. Although they are German, so they are known for their efficiency. 0 shots from Scotland, 0 on target. Still not to have a corner in the game, which is mad. 335 completed passes from Germany, 151 from Scotland. XG 1.31 for Germany and 0 for Scotland. Yeah, and it's 3-0. Do I know Abby Leaks? You probably won't believe this when I say it to you, but I lived in Laois for a while. I lived in Ballylinen, which I'm sure you know is just past Athy into County Laois. But yeah, I lived in Ballylinen at one point. I have some Greg's sausage rolls in the freezer. So do I, Mark. Aha! Because what happened, my friend, is Dunnes Stores, one of our supermarkets, took up the slack and bought the Greg's product licenses. So you can get Greg's steak bakes, Greg's sausage rolls, and some of the Harry Ramsden stuff now in Iceland, which is pretty cool because, yeah, I love my sausage rolls and stuff, as you can probably tell. 0 touches in the box, said Mart. Mate, I've never gone into the box and had 0 touches. I'm a fox in the box, me. Any more jokes I can make about the box? I thought you said you lived in Leeds. No, Laois. I've been to Leeds though. Me and Connor went over to see the Josh Warrington Maurizio Lara fight at Headingley. We stayed in Bradford, but we went to Leeds for the fight at Headingley. Incredible. Leeds, people of Bradford and Leeds, absolutely sound as a pound. Have I ever been to Blessington? Once. I think I was there to help my friend buy a car. I think it was being sold in Blessington, if my memory's right. Yes, Craig, you really can shift left to right in the 6-yard box. No. If it's a 6-yard box, mate, do you know what I mean? I'm trying here. I'm trying to be PG. Conor Bradley getting 2 goals. Yes, Finn, I did see that. And yeah, look, I love Conor Bradley, so delighted to see him scoring. Sending love from the States. Thank you, Cactus Zach. Good name, by the way. Play on Cactus Jack, no doubt, but great name. And much love right back to you, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Leeds is Yorkshire. I know, but we stayed in Bradford, Mark, is what I'm saying. We flew into Leeds Bradford Airport. We stayed in Bradford, but we went to Headingley for the event. And I have to say, Headingley is awesome. So me and Connor kind of splashed out a bit and we got hospitality tickets for the fight. So we got dinner and all that stuff. And where we had the meal, you know this, obviously anybody who's from that neck of the woods, but Headingley is, the grandstand divides Headingley, the cricket pitch on one side, and Headingley, the rugby league pitch on the other side. And it was brilliant. So we were able to have dinner overlooking the cricket pitch, and then obviously we went out to the other side and watched, the fight was a letdown because it was a clash of heads and it was called off for a cup, but great night. Oh, Blair asked if Leeds was Midlands, sorry. I think I said the other day Leeds was Midlands, to be fair, Mark, showing my poor English geography. Is that a new chair? It is, Finn, and I'm still getting used to it, mate. I'm still getting used to it. The back isn't straight enough for me, so I kind of have a pain in my hips at the minute trying to find a comfortable spot. Who do I think is in good form for the Euros? Portugal. I don't know where I was going with that. Portugal look ominous to me. Obviously, they whooped Ireland 3-0. Germany here, though, are looking good, but you have to say Scotland haven't been up to much, with due respect. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a big flashy pop-up ad that I can bring up here for you. But, as you can see, pinned to the top of the live chat right now, you'll see a link. That's our Linktree link. That link will give you all of Anfield Agenda's social media accounts, our TikTok, our X, our Instagram. And of course, it also gives you the link to buy the tickets to our last ever 2 live events. We're going to be in the Richard Burton Theatre in Cardiff, and I'm telling you, what a venue. I feel like I don't deserve to be in this theatre. It's so nice. So if you want to come and see us, we're at the Richard Burton Theatre in Cardiff on August the 2nd. It's an all ages event. Tickets are priced at £15 for an individual ticket, or you can get a group ticket for 4 people for 50 quid. And in Liverpool then, on August the 4th, we're finishing up at the Hot Water Comedy Club. It's been a dream of mine to play a Hot Water for ages as well. So we're going to be at Hot Water Comedy Club August 4th for a last ever live show. There's about 9 or 10 tickets left for that one, so that'll be sold out soon. If you want to come and see us, don't hang about, because once they're gone, they're gone. Cardiff, look, if I was going to one, I'd go to Cardiff. If I could, hands up in the air, Cardiff's the one I'd go to. For a couple of reasons. One, the venue is incredible. Not that the Hot Water Comedy Club isn't, but this theatre is awesome. Secondly, Cardiff's the only show you're going to meet the whole team at. So Ben will be there, Connor will be there, I'll be there, Lucas, my son, will be there, and also Chris Stonage. You remember Chris from the earlier days of the channel. Chris is going to be coming to the show as well, and all of our partners are there, and you'll get to meet us all afterwards, get photos and whatnot as well. Same at Liverpool, but no Ben for Liverpool and no Chris, just me and Connor. Right, second half is going to get underway soon, and I can't wait. Really, the weeks are flying by now, and it's only, 6 weeks, I think, tonight, is it? 7, 14, 21. 7 weeks. 7 weeks tonight we'll be in Cardiff, and it will fly in. So, yeah. Where do you think Scotland finish in this group? Bottom. I don't take any pleasure in saying that, because I've got nothing but love for my Scottish brothers and sisters, and I'm very envious that they're at the tournament and we aren't. And their kit is amazing as well. But yeah, not great. Right, some changes coming in here. Scotland make a change. First of all, I think Henley it is coming in. And then Gross coming on for Germany. Am I pleased that United kept Ten Hag? I think it's the wrong decision, Finn. But I think he won't last the season, and I think if Southgate goes, they might look to make a play for him. But we're about to get underway with the second half. Scotland against Germany. Germany 3, Scotland 0 so far. Referee's about to get us underway for the second half. Just a reminder, Scotland are also down to 10 men. Pretoria is sent off for a dangerous challenge. And we are underway in the second half. Golden Boot and Golden Glove winner. Golden Boot, Mbappe. Golden Glove. I'm humming and hawing here between Pickford and Simon for the Golden Glove. Maybe Mannion, but I feel Pickford might do alright in the Golden Glove, you know. Pickford's in my fantasy team anyway. Vicario, as a shout from Troy. Right, we've got a free kick here for Scotland, left side of the penalty area. In the opening minute of the first half, McTominay standing over it, Robertson pulling away to the edge of the area, and John McGinn standing just right beside Manuel Neuer. I mean, Robbo's there for a layoff if he wants a shot on the edge of the box. They drill it in. It's cleared by Germany. I hate hay fever, said Evie is cool. Evie, I take an antihistamine every day, mate. Every day. So yeah, I get you. Hay fever gets to me as well. Reese, Mr. Mag, said Manuel Neuer for the Golden Glove. In his opinion, could be, mate, could be. I tell you what, though, there's a wealth of goalkeeping talent at this tournament, isn't there? Some really, really top-level goalkeepers in this competition this year. If Germany score early, this will be United at Anfield, said Tony Hoare. Oh, what a day, Tony. What a day that was, mate. 7-0. Still have it as my header on one of my accounts. Germany looking to break here. Foul. And the yellow card. Free kick. Ralston in the book for Scotland. Germany were looking to counter-attack. And, McGinn tried to drag back Musiala, but eventually it was Wirtz that was fouled by Ralston, and it's a yellow card to him and a free kick. Craig, I love the old school Adidas kits. My God, so nice. Same, Reese. That's what excites me, mate, about the idea of Liverpool going back with Adidas. We're going to be able to go and buy the 1990 candy shirt, or the 87 Crown Paint shirt, or those retro shirts that you can buy now, but unless you're getting them from a non-official site, you can't get the Adidas on them. But when Adidas are back, I'm going to be a broke man, because I'm going to be spending stupid amounts of money on any Adidas Liverpool clobber. It was surreal, Craig. I absolutely loved it. Tony, I'd love to relive that day again, mate. Everything even Bobby's goal at the end, just to finish it all off, it was perfection. If Adidas did Liverpool kits again, would you wear them? Yes. Maybe not the jersey as much, but I would certainly be wearing hoodies, polo shirts, t-shirts, that kind of stuff, training shirts. And they will be doing the kits. Adidas will be Liverpool's kit manufacturer from next season. Well, it hasn't been officially announced yet, but it will be happening. Liverpool and Adidas back together for the 25-26 season. Thank you, Tony. You're very kind, bro. Mortgage money equals Adidas merch money. Well, I don't have a mortgage yet, mate. I don't have a mortgage. I'm still renting at the minute, but we hope to have saved up enough to eventually try to get a mortgage and buy our house in the next year or so. But certainly, all the savings will be gone. But I'm going to be shamelessly trying to get Adidas to send me free stuff as well. Because if there's one boy, one man that deserves a bit of love from Adidas when they come back to Liverpool, it's yours truly. Because you watch any stream I do, 90% of the time I'm wearing Adidas. Even the live shows, you're going to see me in Adidas. Decent enough save there by Gunn, but again, I think he made a bit of a meal of it as Tony Rudiger has a shot from distance. Gunn palms it behind and it's going for a Germany corner. Tony's going to relive it tonight after this game. I relived Istanbul again, Tony, a while back. And for me, I love going back over the Barcelona game as well, the 4-0. Right, corner here to Germany. Left-hand side. It's deep, it's over hit, and he does well to keep that in. Kimmich. I'll make an Anfield Agenda fan TikTok account and get a ton of views. You work away, Evie. You work away. I think, does Gunn still play for Norwich? Or has he moved? I think Norwich is the answer, but maybe he's moved. I don't know. Angie, you reckon France? I mean, I can see where you're coming from, Angie. France certainly a very, very likely contender to go and win it. I have Mbappe to be top scorer as well in my own guesses, but I'd like to see the Netherlands win it. Oh, again, Germany trying to play through. It feels like Scotland are in damage limitation mode at the minute, which is totally understandable. Reece said, an underestimated game. Villa 2-1 1920 season. Very important game. Plasang said, I'm wanting Germany to take the whole thing. It's great to see them play so well again after a poor few years. I wouldn't rule out Portugal. Yes, I can see that, Mark, excuse me. Portugal have a great mix of experience and youth as well. Right, Kimmich now for Germany. You wonder though, will Scotland tire as this game goes on again and we might see a couple of late goals for the Germans? Would it be right to say, though, lads, that this is maybe one of the most open and potentially competitive Euros we've seen for a while? Like, you could name easily 6 teams with a good shout to go and win this. Maybe more. England, France, Portugal, Germany, Spain, Netherlands. Italy's probably a push. Reece said people are sleeping on Hungary. So we've got a mixed one on that. Some people think lots of people are overlooking them and some people think they're being overhyped. So I guess the proof of the pudding will be in the eating. It's going to be a great tournament, said Dylan. Squeaky Clean said, I was so mad we went 1-0 up against Germany at home last year via a screamer from Pulisic. I think Pulisic's never gotten the credit he deserves, by the way. I've always rated Pulisic, and I hate that he went to Chelsea because he should have come to Liverpool, and I swear it would have been different for him, but I've always thought that Christian Pulisic's a really, really good football player. I wouldn't go the LeBron James of soccer nonsense that we've seen on Pawn Stars, but really good nonetheless. Just injuries and stuff have been a bit frustrating for him, but I wanted him at Liverpool for quite a while. Ellis Moore said, Edwards is doing something crazy. I've never seen so many conflicting paper reports. I hope you're right, because if it ends up just being a quiet window, I am going to lose my shit. But I'm all for these surprise Edwards signings out of nowhere and nobody knowing what we're doing. I like that as long as it has end product. Connor said, I find it insane Lukaku's still a Chelsea player. That is mad, yeah. And Tammy Abraham? What's the story with him? Is he going to move this summer? There's been some chat about him coming back to the Prem. But yeah, Lukaku still being a Chelsea player is mental. Italian clubs are the masters of getting long loan signings. Or players that don't work in the Prem going back to Italy on loan for a year or two. They're the masters of it. Another corner here to Germany, this time on the far side. Tammy going to Spurs, maybe, according to Evie. I just seen somewhere, Evie, the other day that he was linked to the move back to the Prem. I don't even think I've seen a team, to be honest. $56 on the clock here. Still no goals in the second half. It is Germany 3, Scotland 0. I can call you Betty. Betty, when you call me, you can call me Al. So I was listening to that, Reese, as you can probably guess, but I was listening to a different version of it. Not the Paul Simon version. I'll tell you now whose version it was. It was on Spotify anyway. I ended up listening to it. One sec. Vance Joy have a really good version of it, and it's probably the best one I've heard other than Paul Simon's. So if you have Spotify and you like the song, give it a listen. Tell me what you think. Ooh, strike there from Wirtz about 8-9 yards out, but it goes over Angus Gunn's crossbar. Who's winning the Golden Boot? I think Mbappe. Toes, if I was to put down my take on it, I think Kylian Mbappe probably. That was a difficult chance there for Wirtz. He caught it in a half volley as it was rising as well. Angie said, I would like the Netherlands or Germany to win. That way either Arne Slot and our Dutch boys will be happy or Jurgen will be happy. I like what you've done there, Angie. I just want to hear from Arne Slot. Arne Slot! La 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 la. Do you know what, lads? One of the most fun experiences of my life was up in Belfast. Randomly on stage when we were doing the show, I just started out of nowhere singing the Arne Slot song and everyone sang it back, and it was such a cool little moment, actually. First time I've ever sung into a microphone live. And people played along, which was great. So thank you to everyone at Belfast for that. Mark said, I also want Wirtz and Musiala at Liverpool. They're supreme. Musiala has been incredible tonight, said Ryan. It's sacrilege that Germany don't have Adidas as the kit manufacturer anymore. It's mental, Nomad, isn't it? Like, they are synonymous with each other. Germany's biggest sports manufacturer, the German national team. It's mental that they're not going to be producing the German kits. Craig, you're a minute behind the match. There's nothing I can do about that, Jason. I'm watching it on my fully paid for Sky Glass subscription. Right here, live. And it's a streaming product, so there's always a delay. And then you've got the YouTube delay. But nothing I can do about it, Jason. And I've been told that about 500 times over the last year, bro. And it is what it is. That was incredible from Jurgen. Instantly made us all back slot. Yep, it was brilliant, Morad. Yeah, it was. It was a lovely touch from Jurgen as well. Just shows you the class of the man and the humble nature of the man as well. Right, Germany still playing it around. Kimmich, right wing, cross in, cleared, but only to the edge of the box. Germany again looking to get something going. Blocked by Scotland, but Germany have it back. Ryan said you're only about 20 seconds behind. It's an exaggeration. There's also the YouTube delay though as well that people forget that there's a 10-second delay when it goes through YouTube as well. But there's nothing I can do about it. To be honest, it is what it is. Henry needs to get the checkbook out for Musiala. Oh, AP, I've been saying it for ages. After we didn't get Bellingham, him and Rice were the two other dream team for me signings, but I think it's unlikely. What was the red card for? It was a kind of studs up challenge just above the boot line on the ankle. The correct decision, in all honesty, but it had to be looked at by VAR before it was given and a penalty awarded. Oh, again, ball over the top. Gunn comes out this time and claims it though. We are 61 minutes in and it's Germany 3, Scotland 0. Utas said, let's just hope Liverpool will sign players earlier in the windows, but do you think there will be more signings after the international tournament? Probably, yeah. I'm more intrigued to see if we get any late interest in our players that might cause us a bit of panic. So I hope we don't see a saga with Salah or anyone that goes late into the window. And the window does close on August the 30th at 11 p.m, which is the same time as La Liga, Serie A, the Bundesliga, and I think most other European leagues. Booking here for Jonathan Tah. He goes in the book. Any German players I want? Yeah, loads. Wirtz, Musiala. I mean, I wouldn't say no to Kimmich, but you know, probably there's probably one or two more as well. I mean, Rudiger I like, but you know, I think he's at the tail end of his career. I think those two probably are what we'd need. Sorry about that, Craig. Oh, Jason, you've got nothing to apologise to me, bro. It's all good. You were just pointing out a fact, mate. It's all good. Scouser, going to your show in Liverpool. Can't wait. Brilliant, man. Can't wait to meet you. Make sure you come up and let me know who you are as well, Jason, afterwards. And we'll have a chat, mate. But thank you for your support. And I really look forward to meeting up with you, bro. Right, Germany on the attack now with Kimmich. The Sané. That's weak. That's weak. What team am I looking forward to watching the most? In the Euros? Probably Hungary. Not because I think they're the best, or because there's a lot of unknown for me with the Hungarian team, and there's a lot of hype. So I'm probably looking forward to seeing how they settle into the tournament. Why Liverpool don't have any exciting youth talents? Oh, we definitely do, Victor. Mate, we definitely do. Trent Cohn-Doherty's coming through. He's about 16 now. He looks really good. Jayden Danns, 18 years of age, mate, and a natural goal scorer. Lewis Kumas as well, another good player coming through. Bobby Clark, incredible player coming through. You've got McConnell, who's going to go out on loan. Ben Doak, brought down from Celtic, of course, again. Calvin Ramsey, if he has a good season on loan, he could be a promising right back. We've got a lot of good young talent. No watch-alongs tomorrow, Morad. Tomorrow's my day off, mate, for the week, so there'll be a news video coming out tomorrow afternoon, but no live content tomorrow. Where's McConnell going? It hasn't been decided as of yet, mate. The news earlier on was... Let me just grab it for you. This came in from David Lynch, said, James McConnell is attracting loan interest from Hull, Blackburn, Derby County, Huddersfield and Birmingham. So plenty of suitors there for McConnell. Right, Kroos to take the corner. Right hand side here for Germany. Bit of shenanigans going on in the penalty area there with Tony Rudiger and John McGinn. Both supreme shithouses. Yeah, Kate Gordon, Trainioni as well, Tony. Yeah, there's loads of them. We have a very, very good group of young players. Squeaky Clean said, I'm really excited to see a full season of Bradley and another campaign from Kwanzaa. Is Kai Havertz a top 50 player in the world right now? Yes, I would say you have to say yes. You have to give the man his respect. You know, we were correctly confused when he started out there with Arsenal, but he had a very good end to the campaign. And at international level here, yeah, you'd have to give him his respect. Would you be happy if you went to Birmingham, consider the League One? I'd want them to go to a high level as possible, Dylan. You know, you want our players to be competing and playing week in and week out at the highest level we can possibly get them. You want to make sure that he gets game time first and foremost, but, you know, if there's championship clubs there that like him and they're willing to give him the minutes, you know, you'd want him to stay in the championship. Right, Billy Gilmore and another substitution about to take place here for Scotland. Would I start Jarrell alongside Verge next year? No, I'd probably go with Canade. I'm always concerned. McGinn coming off here as well. Wow. I'm always concerned that Canade will end up missing games with muscle strains and knocks, but I would say I'd have to be favouring him at the minute. They're both... You can make an argument, I think a valid argument for either one, because they both had ups and downs this season, but I just think Canade has a lot of potential. What's Liverpool's transfer budget? We don't really ever have one, Ola. We more... At least this is what we're always told. It's apparently Liverpool look at what we need, who's available, and rather than say we have a set number, we ask, is it worth it? Is there value? Is there a player there for a good fee that could be improved? But our net has been about 40 million. 4-0. What a strike, by the way, from Fulkrug. What a strike. Absolutely buries it. He looks like one of my friends, Malik, that I grew up with in Shankill. Absolutely buried it. Brian, if you're watching, I know you watch the channel occasionally, Brian. It reminds me of you there. Top bins. Germany 4, Scotland 0. Absolute rocket of a strike from Fulkrug. Some power in that, lads. Oh my god. You would have two keepers in there, you're not saving that. That is... He caught that so sweet. What a strike. Incredible strike. Craig, Reese's chocolate or Nestle? Reese's. I don't like Nestle chocolate. Never had. Nestle Roundtree I've never really been a fan of. But I do like Reese's. Peanut butter cups and whatnot. So let's go Reese's. Oh, actually Reese's I've had a few really cool bars. With like pretzel and stuff in it that have been nice as well. See how my eyes light up there when we start talking about chocolate again. The Liverpool prophet said Scotland getting cooked. Oh, do you know what I had, Reese, when I was in America once? I got what are they called? I got Reese's Oreos. Oh my god, dude, I thought I died and gone to heaven. Wow. Like, I love Oreos, and you throw Reese's filling in the middle of it. Ooh-wee. Tony likes Toblerone. So do I. Out of the fridge or the freezer, Tony. The big pervert bar as well from the airport, like, you know, the big massive one. Yeah, I do love a Tobler one, which is what I weirdly call them for a laugh of my gaff. But yeah, Toblerone's delish. Cadbury's chocolate for me, said Kyle. So, I'm going to say this and I mean it lovingly, but the Americans ruined Cadbury's chocolate. I'm sorry, but when it was taken over by Mondelez and whatnot, it was destroyed. Or by Kraft. Because it used to be creamy, sexy, milky deliciousness. Now, there's kind of an oily aftertaste to dairy milk. So yeah, I'm going to have to say, it used to be better back in the day. But you know what's underrated? And I'm gonna call it out here. Milka is underrated. Milka chocolate, lads. I mean, it doesn't get its props. It's always a quid a bar, you know, real cheap. But Milka chocolate is... I have a Milka dime bar in the fridge for later. And I love it. I love Milka chocolate. And do you know what else I love? What's the one... Marabou. You know that one? It's called another name in other parts of Europe. I can't remember what the other name for Marabou is, but oh my god, that chocolate's amazing. Connor always gets it for me when he goes up to IKEA. Tony's is underrated. It's good. I like Tony's chocolate. The what is it called? The salted caramel crunch or whatever it is. It's quite nice, but it's quite expensive as well. I know it's ethical chocolate, but it is quite expensive. I do love the packaging though of Tony's chocolate. I love their colourful kind of paper old school packaging. So what's the name of that other chocolate, lads? And somebody in Europe here will help me out. Another name for Marabou. I can't remember what it's called. But there is another name for it. It's known as something else in other parts of Europe. What do I think of Galaxy? I love Galaxy chocolate. Freya. There you go. That's the one. That is the one, Goomy. Legend. Freya. Yeah, or Freya. Yeah, amazing. Anybody wants to send me some of those plain milk chocolate Freya or Marabou, please do. Squeaky Clean said my favourite candy is Payday bars. Oh, Star bars then you'd love, mate. It's caramel, peanuts and peanut butter. Gorgeous. Another corner here for Germany. See, we've descended into food talk. It always happens. Do you think it would be cool if you and Slot would do a switch prank where you both go to the actual training ground? Yeah, but like, he'd have to wear a fat suit or something. Reese said Star bars are a boost. No, Star bars are better. Boost are what you get if Star bars aren't available. Musiala coming off for Germany to be replaced by Thomas Muller. Nezer said, after watching both Musiala and Wirtz, who would you want to sign most? For me, Musiala. They're both incredible, but I really, really like Jamal Musiala. Domino's or Paddy Power? As in, who has the better social media? Paddy Power. For me, Paddy Power are the best marketing team I've ever seen. They're so good. Who remembers Topic? Oh god, yeah. Very underrated, Tony. Like a double decker, another underrated chocolate bar. Russell said favourite drink, Scottish Tears. Now, Russell. Now. Is that not just Iron Brew anyway? All of my jokes have been from Paddy Power tonight, said Mark. There you go. Paddy Power, like, if I could work with any marketing team or bookie for something, it would be Paddy Power. Imagine me with their marketing team, the fun we could have, some ads we could make. It'd be amazing. Star Bar's my favourite. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, Angie, same as me. And do you know what, Angie? You've probably seen this. They're now doing Star Bar duos. When my wife came home with the first one of them, I tell you what, it got messy that night. In all ways. But what a bar. Favourite bar ever. 5-0. Is it full Krug's goal? Did you get that one? It was a bit of a weird goal, this. It ricocheted up over the keeper and then Muller followed it in, I think. But whose was the final touch? Was it full Krug? But either way, it is definitely Germany 5. Oh, is it offside? It couldn't be offside, surely. Unless he touches it on the line, actually, maybe. Let's have a look. Oh, you're right. This will be offside. Good shout. Good shout. You are right. This will be ruled out for offside, surely. He is definitely offside. Yeah. Good shout. Confirmed. Ruled out. No goal. Back to 4-0. It is offside. Very good shout that from Dregdillion. First one to call it in the chat. As you can see, he was half a body with offside. Craig, have you had Oreos and Cadbury's? Oh god, yes. Both versions of it. So I like the Cadbury's that has the Oreo biscuit on either side of it. Not the one that has the loads of filling in the middle of it. I like the one that has the little biscuit on top and bottom. But yeah, anything Oreos is amazing. Right, Tierney off, McKenna on for Scotland. Stephen said, I love your vids. Oh, Stephen, thank you, mate. Much appreciated, sir. And if you do like the vids, please do drop a like. We're nearly at 300 likes, so if we all hit that like button, we'll fly over 300. And hit that subscribe button as well if you do enjoy them. I appreciate you. No live content tomorrow. It's my day off. When Liverpool don't play, I usually try and take Saturdays off because there's usually a bit of boxing on that I can watch. So tomorrow will be no live content. Sunday we're back for the England game. And there will be an Anfield Agenda Liverpool news stream as well during the afternoon. Well, evening. What about Whisper Gold? Oh, Angie, you're making me starving here, mate. Whisper Gold is actually one of my wife's favourite chocolate bars. She loves a bit of Whisper and a Whisper Gold. Am I imagining things? Is there a Whisper Gold salted caramel now? Or have I completely made that up? Mark said he's addicted to mini Weetabix fruit and all. So what I've been eating, Mark, and I don't normally eat breakfast, but I've tried to be a bit healthier. So when I get up in the mornings now, mate, I have Yakult. You know those little drinks? They've made a big difference to me, actually, those Yakults. They've really helped. So I have a Yakult, and then I have some nutty granola with some strawberry yogurt. What about a Yorkie? Yes. Did Yorkie used to have, like, what do you call it? Honeycomb. Was there once upon a time a honeycomb Yorkie? Because I swear I remember one. Rank them. Celebrations, Heroes, Quality Street. Well, Quality Street can get in the bin. They're bottom. I'm going to go Heroes, Celebrations, Quality Street. In that order. Another corner here for Germany. 11 minutes and stoppage time to go. Favourite fruit. Mango. Mango or pineapple? What's my Mackey's order? I don't really like McDonald's, Burger King these days. I think I'm grown out of it. But 2 double cheeseburgers, 6 nuggets, and a strawberry milkshake would probably be my go-to Mackey's order. there's that semi-automated offside technology, which we should be seeing in the Prem next year, just being shown on screen there to show that offside for Fulkrug. Favourite song? See, I don't know if you can have a favourite song, because I think with music, it depends what you need from it. So if you need an uplifting song, you probably have a go-to song. If you like a sad song, you probably have a sad song. So for me, I usually go to like Stand By Me from Benny King, because it reminds me of my dad. Champagne Supernova, Oasis is another go-to. We Found Love, Rihanna and Calvin Harris, is probably one of my upbeat songs. Bit of George Michael and Wham as well, doesn't go astray. Another cross in from Germany here comes to nothing as we enter into the final 10 minutes. LFC said, Craig, I didn't expect us, Germany, to be this good. Yeah, been very impressive performance, mate. Phil Collins has some good stuff. Yes, he absolutely does. Like, I have a really eclectic musical taste. I love Garth Brooks. I love 50s and 60s Motown. I love 80s cheesy music, like Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now from Starship. I like a bit of everything. I like a bit of Backstreet Boys. I love some progressive house. Love a bit of Daft Punk, a bit of Oasis. Do I rate Eminem? Oh yes, of course. Eminem is iconic. I prefer Jay-Z, if I'm being honest, but do I ever listen to metal music? No, but my wife did. And Ben is a big metalhead. My wife would have been more of a rock and metal kind of person. I was more of a kind of indie and dance music. Which FIFA soundtrack was my favourite? As in the games? Oh, I don't know. I never really played them that much. The best World Cup song though was definitely Waka Waka, or whatever it's called, with Shakira, and the Wave Your Flag was good as well actually, but I don't know what soundtrack. What's my favourite Jay-Z song? Again, I was asked this a while ago, and it's a difficult one to pick one. I can't say the word because I'm going to get in trouble, but and also Collision Course, that album with Linkin Park and Jay-Z, I think is one of probably the greatest collaboration I can remember in my lifetime. Just amazing to see those two come together, and obviously rest in peace. Dinner with Jay-Z or 500k? 500k, easy. Have dinner with Jay-Z or buy my family a home and a holiday home? The 500 grand, please. Forever Young is good. It's a lovely version of that song as well. But yeah, I still think Collision Course with Jay-Z Linkin Park was just such a great mashup and collaboration. And also Jay-Z and Kanye on the Fellas in Paris, shall we say. Craig, how hard has it been to try stop swearing on a stream? Long time viewer, and you used to swear far more often. I'm trying to be mindful that I can swear a bit less, but still swear. If you like, for me, I think swearing's important, especially for me as an Irish person. But I want to make sure when I use it, it's as impactful as it can be. And also, obviously, I don't want my streams demonetized either, because I've got wages to pay for the boys and myself. So I'm kind of trying to find the balance. But live show in Belfast, I don't think I've ever swore as much in a 2-hour period as I did at that show. Every second word was F. Lincoln Park, seeing them live in Bennington was unbelievable. Look, the fact that Chester's no longer with us is a terrible tragedy. What a voice. Dinner with Phil Babb or £10. I'd probably take the dinner with Phil Babb because I'd like to ask him what it really felt like when he hit that post. Must have been some crack in Belfast. Belfast's always great crack, Ryan. Good people, great city. Always a good time up in Belfast. But Cardiff and Liverpool have a lot to live up to as well for those shows. Favourite Linkin Park music? Numb, probably. Billy, appreciate you, bro, as always. Thank you for your kind words, mate. Appreciate you. How much is the fine for swearing? It's not a fine. If you swear too much, YouTube can demonetize your stream, meaning you get no ad revenue or very little to no ad revenue. So it can make a big difference. You still get your super chats and all that stuff, but if you overly swear, yeah, you can get demonetized and it can be a problem. Dinner or Nelson Mandela or 3K? I mean, I could give you the smart arse answer to say it'd be a boring dinner because he's no longer with us. Right, free kick here to Scotland. Robbo whips it in. Oh, we've got a goal! Scotland on the score sheet. Tony Rudiger own goal, I believe. But it is 4-1 and Scotland have a goal back. There we go. Delighted for those fans that they've something to celebrate because they've been amazing in the whole build-up as well. The Tartan Army. So they've got something to cheer there, which is great for them. Fair play, because it must have been a tough game for them to sit there and watch. We love you, Craig. Been here since 2019. Love you and your channel. Thank you so much. It's incredible to see the growth we've gone through, mate. You know, to be up here now at what? 261,000 subscribers. It's incredible. I wonder if we'll get to the 500,000. Yep, Tony Rudiger own goal. No chance there for Neuer. Great header that from Rudiger. Look at that. Never saving that one. Dinner with Lennon or Freddie? Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. I'm not a Beatles fan. So, yeah, Freddie Mercury. And what's the VAR check for? We've got a VAR check going on. Hopefully it's given. Oh, I've got Rudiger in my fantasy team. I'm going to lose points for that. Goal given anyway. Is it okay to swear on a stream? Absolutely, John. Random F words every now and again, YouTube have no problem with. You know, they are quite good in that way. You just can't be going out swearing from one end of the stream to the next. But yeah, a couple of F-bombs here or there is usually no problem. I hope so. But to do it, we need everyone to keep hitting that subscribe button. I didn't even think we'd get to 100k. So where we are now, it's all just mental, to be honest. I thought you only got demonetized if you swear within the first minute or so of a video. No. It can trigger it, yes. More so in live content, but no, there's loads of ways to get demonetized, Evie. The algorithms can pick it up in... For instance, my favourite word? The C word? You don't hear me say that on streams anymore because I've cost us too much money over the years saying that word. So I say Clint now instead. C-L-I-N-T. So that's my workaround. Does my wife like Guns N' Roses? Yes, she does, Mark. I think even I like Guns N' Roses, to be fair. November Rain, incredible song. Benjamin said, can I just say, as a brother, I've given you the green card to say, I can't say the word, because you're blessed. Thank you. Appreciate it. I won't say it, but thank you. Connor said, the first 30 seconds of pre-recorded is 100% no swearing. After that, it's only excessive swearing that gets demonetized. There you go. See, my boys know their YouTube algorithms. Connor and Ben know what's up. Any new news from earlier? Do you know what, LFC Shankly? I don't know yet, mate, because the lads have been collecting some news for me in the background, and I'm going to record a news video that's going out tomorrow afternoon. So I'm sure there will be some, but I don't know what it is yet because I haven't got into the notes. That word does not go over big in the US. The C word? Oh, I know. I know. I've turned many a head on my holidays in America, mate, using the C word. But what sometimes I don't think people understand is us Irish, Scottish, and probably the Aussies, we can use the C word as a compliment. So, yeah, it's not a word Americans like too much, but I love it. And as I said, I can use it to praise my mates. Like, you're a jammy, or you're one lucky. 3 minutes added on. My friend said you look like Arne Slot. I guess I kind of do. There's been plenty of memes of me and Slot so far as well, which probably will be good for the channel. I hope you get 1 million followers. You deserve it. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. I don't think we ever will get 1 million, but you never know. You never know. Who knows what life has in store, but I'm very grateful for what we do have. Right, so we are into the second, almost at the end of the second minute of 3 added on here by the referee. Looks like we're heading for a Germany 4, Scotland 1 in the opening game of the Euros. I'm glad this didn't really become a hammering for Scotland, because they don't deserve that, and it's good that they got themselves on the score sheet as well. Which fans are the most deluded? I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but I think Arsenal fans get carried away. So do we as Liverpool fans, but I think Arsenal fans get a little bit too carried away. But then again, so do we. So, last 30 seconds here. Oh, it's 5-1. 5-1. Emre Can. Lads, I've got to say, Angus Gunn has had a mare in this game for a couple of the goals. No way Angus Gunn should be getting beaten from there. So it's 5-1 to Germany. Emre Can, former Liverpool player, with the goal. So that's Musiala, Wirtz, Havertz, Fulkrug, and now Emre Can with the goals. So it looks like it's probably going to be one of the last acts, if not the last act of the game, but it is 5-1 to Germany. And Angus Gunn, he cannot be getting beaten with that. He gets there as well. That's just not very good goalkeeping. Like, Chan does his part well, hits it clean and all, but he should be saving it. He should be saving it. It takes a little nick, actually, I think, on the way through, but yeah, he'd be disappointed with himself on a couple of them, Angus Gunn. And it is all over, my friends. It is all over. It's finished up in the Allianz Arena. Germany 5, Scotland 1. Not the start the Scots would have wanted, but hopefully they can regroup and have a better showing in the next one. Great start for the tournament hosts. Kloppo's going to be happy as well. Not great for our boy Andy Robertson, but hopefully he'll come again. And again to you guys, thank you so much for everyone that joined us tonight. Hit that subscribe button for me before you head off. Drop a like on the stream. And I will see you guys tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll see you on Sunday for the England game. And we'll be streaming at 5 o'clock as well for a Liverpool news show. So I'll catch up with you then. Much love. Don't forget, if you want to come to the live show, tickets at the top of the chat. Until then, thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped, as well. Don't forget, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our discount code Anfield20. Much love. Talk to you guys later.